Minister of National Housing and Social Amenities, Jemo Soda, this Friday toured the Dabuka project in Ruwa, a development slated to deliver 250 freestanding housing units and 38 flats within 4 blocks. Minister Soda emphasized the role of private-public partnerships in reducing the country's housing backlog.
Touring the Dabuka Village, National Housing Minister Jemo Soda praised the project's emphasis on high-density living. The government is confident the strategy is key to achieving its goal of 1 million housing units by the end of the year through partnerships and innovative building methods exemplified by Dabuka.
The private sector is making a very significant contribution towards reducing the housing deficit that we had.
Minister Soda underscored that the high-density design is aimed at addressing the city's land and housing cost issues, part of the government's strategy to reduce the land deficit by maximizing densification.
Where we are saying on a particular piece of land where ordinarily one house would be built, we are now able to build, say, 12 houses, but going vertical, going upwards. So, for instance, if you then take the cost of that land and divide it by 12 units, that you will realize, obviously you would have contained the cost of the land.
Dabuka projects will be incorporating a primary school, a shopping mall, and a solar system to support its infrastructure. Project developer Neva Mhlanga said that their developments are fully guided by the government policies and prescribed asset status.
What government has done is to create the enabling environment so that any other investor has the confidence to invest in the country. So that is really absolutely important. So this is actually going to be a green gated community where we're going to harvest the solar and then also go on to net metering, i.e. any excesses to our own needs will feed those into the national grid.
Investors in the community's commercial spaces are optimistic about their investment.
We are looking at developing our stand into a commercial kind of area because of the things that have been shared here, to say that there are clinics, there's also a commercial area that probably we are going to be looking at, because we're looking at the amount that we have invested in already after the development. I think of this stand, probably we are looking at about a 50% increment in terms of our investment.
Zimbabwe faces a substantial housing backlog, especially in urban areas like Bulawayo and Harare. The biggest question remains, can high-density housing effectively address this critical need? For ZTM Prime, I am Sitachi Siwekwaza.